Hey guys, hope you're all well. Time for another collection video. Today I'm going to be showing you my family collection. So let's get into it. So at first we have Aliens in the Attic. Good little family film about a family who go on a vacation for a weekend. And they stay in this luxury house. And they find out that it's breeding aliens in. Very friendly aliens who are trying to get back home to their planet. Really enjoyed that movie a lot. Next we have the classic Bedknobs and Broomsticks from 1971 with David Tomlinson and Angela Lansbury. Very sad that we lost her a couple of years ago. Next we have, if I can get that out, Beethoven's complete Doggone collection. I love the Beethoven series. I've loved these when I was a kid. The only ones I grew up watching, I grew up watching the first one, the second one, the third one, and then I found myself watching 4 and 5 a few years later. Big Break was okay. I found that okay. Christmas Adventure, I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen Treasure Tale, so those are the only ones I haven't seen, and I should watch those eventually. Next we have Billy Elliot, of course, from 2000, and Julie Walters, Gary Lewis, Jamie Bell, heartbreaking film about a boy who grows up in the his father's a miner, and the miners are on strike in England, and his father wants him to become a boxer, and he's passionate for ballet, and his father finally accepts that he loves ballet. At first he was like really fucking frustrated about it, and he was like, I don't want you doing ballet. He got a bit angry, but he thought, this is what my son wants to do, and he lets him do it. Very heartwarming. I remember watching that many years ago at my grandmother's house many years ago. Up next we have The Borrowers, of course, classic with John Goodman and Jim Broadbent, Mark Williams, Hugh Laurie, Bradley Pierce, Tom Felton, very young Tom Felton. Really enjoyed that film a lot. Next we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, of course, with Johnny Depp, Tim Burton remake, of course, with Freddie Highmore, Helena Bonham Carter. Really good film. I like that a lot. Next we have Christopher Robin from 2018 with Ewan McGregor, of course, about like a adult size Christopher Robin. Good film, that. Next we have Clifford the Big Red Dog from, what year? 2021. I enjoyed Clifford the Big Red Dog. Jack Whitehall and John Cleese. Next we have Gremlins, of course, classic from 1984 with Phoebe Cates and Polly Holiday, Zach Galligan. I enjoyed that film a lot. Then we have the sequel, The New Batch, from 1990. Next we have Harry and the Hendersons with John Lithgow, of course, from 1987. Very sad film, that. Next we have Hook, classic, of course, from 1991. With Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, sorry, not Julia Roberts, Julia Watts, I'm tongue twisting. Julia Roberts and Bob Hoskins. Maggie Smith is also in that film. Next we have the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Good films, of course, with Rick Moranis. Next we have Inspector Gadget. Good film, of course. Inspector Gadget 2. Inspector Gadget 1 from 1991, and then 2003 was the second one. Good film, of course. I like them. Next, we have Kindergarten Cop from 1990 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was not a fan of the second one with Dolph Lundgren, so that's why I don't own that. Next, we have The Lion King, of course. Classic. Great film from 2019. I got the animated classic in my animation section. Very good film. I like it. Next, we have Mary Poppins, of course. Classic from 1964. I really enjoyed that a lot with Julie Andrews and what's his name? Dick Van Dyke. Next, we have Mary Poppins Returns from 2018. I really enjoyed this film a lot. Dick Van Dyke appeared in that one, and Angela Lansbury also appeared in that film as well. Next, we have Matilda, of course, classic from 1996. I really like this film a lot, with Danny DeVito, Will Perlman, and Beth Davis, Pam Ferris as the Trunchbull, and Mara Wilson. I enjoyed that film a lot. Was not a fan of the musical, so I won't be picking that up. I thought that was a crap. That's just my own opinion. Next, we have Paddington from 2014. I really enjoyed this film a lot, with Hugh Bonneville, Sally Hawkins, Julie Walters, and Jim Broadbent, Peter Capaldi, Nicole Kidman, and Ben Whishaw. Also have the sequel from 2017. I really enjoyed this one as well. Brendan Gleeson and Peter Capaldi also in that film. No, not Peter Capaldi. Hugh Grant, sorry. I think I mentioned Peter. Did they say Peter Capaldi in the first one? Yeah, I think I might have said Peter Capaldi in the first one. Oh, well. Anyway, next we have Pete's Dragon, of course. Classic from 1976. Really enjoyed that film a lot. My best friend Kyle's got that on video. I think he's still got it. I'm not sure. But I remember when I was young, I used to watch that like every single time I went to his house. He'd always put it on. I like that. Up next, we have Peter Pan from 2003. Really enjoyed this film a lot, actually, with Jason Isaacs, Jeremy Sumpter, Richard Byers, Olivia Williams, Lynn Redgrave. I enjoyed that. Was not a fan of Pan, though, so I don't own that. Up next, we have Peter Rabbit, of course, from 2018, with James Corden, Rose Byrne, Domhnall Gleeson, Sam Neill. Then we have the sequel from 2021. I enjoyed this film a lot. Need to watch that at some point. I still haven't seen it. Next, you have the classic Short Circuit from 1986, of course. I really enjoyed that a lot. As a child, I loved that when I was a kid. And the sequel from 1989. Next, we have Small Soldiers from 1998. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. With Kirsten Dunst, Gregory Smith, Jay Moore, Phil Hartman, Kevin Dunn, Darius Leary, Frank Langella, Tommy Lee Jones. I really enjoyed that film a lot. Loved it as a kid. Next, we have my Spy Kids collection. The Spy Kids trilogy, of course. I love these three films. Carlo Gugino, Antonio Banderas as the mum and dad. Basically, the first one where they start off as... It starts off with them The parents starting off the story of how they got together. They find out that their parents were spies, and they go out on another mission, and their kids have to go and rescue them. The second one was also very good as well. And then the third one was also very good, where Junie has to go out and rescue his sister after being retired from the spy sort of thing for many, many years. And he turns into a private detective. Then we have Spy Kids All the Time in the World, of course, from 2011. It is being made into a animation show, which I don't think I've seen, so maybe watch that one day. They did a spin-off of this series, like they did a Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I haven't got that, but I would love to get that on DVD, hopefully. Next we have The Spy Next Door, of course, with Jackie Chan, Billy Ray Cyrus, and George Lopez. I believe George Lopez is in, I believe he's in the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I think he is. Up next we have Stuart Little and Stuart Little 2 from Stuart Little from 1999. And the second film from 2002. Really enjoyed the Stuart Little movies. Not a fan of. I haven't seen the third one. I'll probably watch it in a few years or so. Maybe soon. I don't know. Give it a go one day. Up next we have the classic Willy Wonka, of course. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. Classic, of course. Peter Armstrong, Roy Kinnear, Julie Dawn, Cole, Leonard Stone. I like this Willy Wonka a lot. I like it a lot more than I like this one as much as the Johnny Depp version. I'm not saying I like it more. I don't know. I like both of them, so I can't really complain. And I was not really a fan of the new Wonka. The latest Wonka that came out last year. I wasn't really a fan of that, so I won't have that in my collection. And finally, for the family section, we have The Wizard of Oz from 1939, which is an absolute classic. I watched this with my cousin Morgan a couple of months ago. I really liked it. It was her first time watching it in so long, because I remember she mentioned her Nana Fran watched it with her many years ago. I believe it was her Nana Fran. Yeah, so there you have it. That's the family section. So, up next will be fantasy, which is quite a little bit bigger than family, I hope. Or maybe family's more bigger. I think family's more bigger. Should grow my fantasy section a little bit more, but that will be next. So hopefully see you all soon. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.